Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now Washington's starting group. Playing at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. Now Halliburton. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Outside Beal. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Smith. Hield kicks to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. It's good on the putback.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
Here's Morris. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good on the 3. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Halliburton. Hield outside. Aston Emma. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Halliburton against Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. Shoots over Beal. A shot by Nembhard. No good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Beal. Morris, left side. Over Halliburton.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. Combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
Hield outside. To the left side wing. For the 3. No good on the shot. And the Wizards now going the other way.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now the pass to Hield, stolen by Avdia. Oh, Morris in position, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hield outside. Baseline Jay on the way. Buries the jump shot.
Man, I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
Shot from the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Healed outside. Outside for Halliburton. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Smith. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris passes to Porzingis. Yes, that goes in. Porzingis has got his second basket.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Out to Smith. Here's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Got it off in time. That shot, no good. It's a tie game in Indiana. After this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
They've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Now, here is Morris. Following the miss by Porzingis. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Halliburton outside to the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around good is.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it.
Hield outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 6. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. Beal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. 3-pointer Hield. Beal pulls it in. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. On the wing, Morris. Covered by Hield. Beal gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either for Beal. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So Turner. And slammed in by Turner.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Beal on the wing. He's got 8. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Halliburton. Here's Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Outside, Beal passes to Kuzma. Now, here's Avdia. Covered by Hield.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Morris with the bucket.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Hield kicks to Halliburton. Dishes it to Smith. Hield, the pass to Smith. Shoots. Again, Hield missing. Wizards leading by 5. Porzingis at the elbow. Outside, Beal. Out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the Pacers with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Washington. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Hield from outside. Again, Hield missing. Outside, Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. All right, David, thank you.
The Wizards, 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Avdia into the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Clark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. White against Taylor. And the dunk by Hachimura.
That is room service delivery from right there. With a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And the Wizards with possession. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Wright. Pass to Gafford from 15 feet away. Tries again. The kick out to Barton. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 3-on-3. RJ passes to Mathurin. Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Right with it. And it's Kispert in the corner. Here's Mathurin. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right against McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Taylor kicks to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's stolen by Taylor. Driving to the basket. And the powerful one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And the rejection by Jackson. RJ passes to Jackson.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's White. Count that one. White's got his first basket.
Boy, I appreciate how competitive Wright is. Likes taking it inside and doing his work there.
McConnell against Wright. RJ passes to Mathurin. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wright. Pass to Gaffney. Hachimura with it. This one for 3. RJ grabs the board.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Mathurin. Out to Taylor. Now the feed to Jackson. Rebounded by Gafford. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 4. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. So it's the Wizards now. 4-point game. They got Buddy Hield. Smith is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Avdia. 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. No good off the front iron. Halliburton finds Smith. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here's Halliburton. And it's Hield off the drive. Halliburton passes to Turner. Got a piece of it. Beal deciding where to go with it. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
Here's Halliburton, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. That one good for two. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
By Beal, nobody around. That ball, nice beat that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. This is it to Hachimura. He feeds it to Beal. Nice move. Wizards passing it around. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Beal wanting to be the guy to come up big for his team.
Nembhard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Now here's Beal. Kicks to Apia. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Morris against Halliburton. Pass to Smith. It's chipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Back to Halliburton. On the wing, Heel. Jacks up a 3. The Pacers getting another chance here. To the middle. Tries yet again. The 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5-12.
And this team believes in Hill. But there, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch.
And Beal kicks to Morris. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. Smith the pass to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. 20 feet out. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Beal drives in. Over to the left wing. Apia dishes to Morris. It's deflected.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Three-pointer, Heel. Can't knock in the 3. Now, Hachimura. Off target with that shot. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
For years to come.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, they've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Halliburton. Hield passes to Halliburton. The offensive rebound. Can't get it to drop. Here's New York now. Reddish passes to Randall. Back to Reddish. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, BA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that. Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Halliburton. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Halliburton. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Knicks ball.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Oh, it's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one is hammered home.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Brunson. Randall inside, covered by Smith, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Randall can't hit. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And stolen by Brunson. Down low. Randall can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Hield. Smith outside. Pass to Hield. Halliburton against Robinson. Back to Smith. Now Hield. Just 4 to shoot. Smith outside. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Now here's Robinson. Oh, misses the dunk. And it's Smith penetrating. And he throws it down with one hand.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
And Randall drops them both. And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
BA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. Doesn't go that time, so Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton for 3. Drops in the 3.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Right wing for three. Randall. And the Knicks miss again.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hield from outside. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Back to Halliburton. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Brunson finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Indiana's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. And here's Halliburton. Back to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Fires for three. And Hield gets the three.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner three. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Hield cashes in.
Back to Brunson. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance League.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. And here's Smith. Checked by Randall. A nice shot by Smith.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Halliburton against Brunson. Robinson with it. And that's going to be a travel. Indiana leading.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now a timeout called by New York.
For your Indiana Pacers, everyone. Let's get excited.
Here's Brunson. The Outdoors having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long-suffering.
Now here's Smith. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Nembhard. The 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Brunson. Shot to stop the run. It's stolen by Halliburton. Smith with it. Randall's in his pocket. Now Hield. And here's Halliburton. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
He shoots it. Indiana again missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Robinson finds Brunson. Reddish with it. Looking to end the drought. The rebound by Turner. Smith against Reddish. Heels from outside. He drops it from range. Heels got 6.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
Now here's Randall. It's tipped. Randall with a steal. Up and over Smith. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hield's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nembhard. Another one falls for Indiana. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Indiana?
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
A minute 22 left in the half. Outside Brunson. Randall outside. Pass to Reddish. The 3, Barrett. They get it back. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
Hield passes to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. And stolen by Barrett. Fast break, New York. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good. He's got 5.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Brunson. Now here's Halliburton. Guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And here's Reddish. And there's the rejection. It's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Halliburton against Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randall making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Just 3 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter. And happy you could could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. They've got Derrick Rose. Evan Fournier is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
Pass to Taylor. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Toppin passes to Fournier. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Indiana calls timeout. Here comes your first Lakers dance failure.
Here's Quickley. Fournier up top. Toppin outside. Shot clock at 6. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Toppin. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. Guy gets buckets through contact out there, so tough. Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Bruce?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
And they recover it. Here's Quickley into the lane. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go. All alone. And the basket by Taylor. And the Pacers lead by 9.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Rose finds Fournier. And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Toppin. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
McConnell with it, picked up by Rose. Back to McConnell, 4-3. Fournier with a rebound. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Hartenstein. Knocked loose. An easy 2 on the layup. And it's now only a 5-point Indiana lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The drive by Duarte. Here's Taylor. And now the Knicks on the break. Toppin's shot is off.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Duarte. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Now here's Fournier. Back to Quickly. 5 on the clock. Outside Fournier. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Quickly, right side. Back to Toppin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Toppin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Now a timeout called by Indiana. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. While the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
Now here's Halliburton. Hield finds Halliburton. Oh, they need this. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Barrett. Pass to Reddish. Now Randall. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Hield passes to Turner. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Pacers out. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So it's the Pacers now. We've got Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. New York trailing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Indiana calls timeout. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. He got his squad fired up, saying, quote, "Now is our time. If we want to take over this game, here is the moment." His guys look ready to deliver. We'll see.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Back to Hield. For 3. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Reddish. Kicks it out to Barrett. Robinson passes to Randall. Pass to Reddish. Back to Randall. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Smith with a screen on Reddish. Outside for Halliburton. To the left side wing. Outside heel. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Miles Turner is a major force on the backboards. If you do not put a body on him, he's going to make you look foolish.
Brunson passes to Reddish. Jacks up a 3. Brunson misses.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And it's Heald missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Reddish on the wing. Robinson on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
3, Smith. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Pass to Turner. To the wing on the left. Here's Nembhard. That one goes. Count it.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Randall finds Reddish. He takes it in. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton outside. Outside heel. The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. And New York will come the other way. Here's Barrett. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
R.J. Barrett might be young, but he does not shy away from the big moments. Good delivery, young sir.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Against Smith. Pass to Heald. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Turner passes to Smith. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass on the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Halliburton pass to Heald. Offline with a 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Barrett. Outside Reddish. Randall against Smith. Randall, the pass to Robinson. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Heald. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton outside. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brunson. So it's the Knicks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
R.J. Barrett, from his earliest days of being in the NBA and having an opportunity to make clutch free throws. What you got, R.J.?
And the second of 2 is good, and that gives him a lead.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
On offense, here are the Pacers. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Turner. Pass to Halliburton. to Turner. To the inside. Here's Heald. Yes!
Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Off the inbound. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LeBron.
in at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Back to Beal, all alone. And a little up that time, but it drops.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position. And he knows what to do from there.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. And Bill slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And the Wizards with possession, following the score by New York. Three-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Now, here's Avdia. Porzingis inside. Guarded by Reddish. Porzingis can't hit. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Wes Unseld Jr. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, thank you, David. Morris kicks to Kuzma. That's the 3 fly. The Wizards with another miss. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Brunson against Morris. Beal from long range. That shot off. And New York the other way now. Brunson with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Here's Barrett. To Brunson. Over in the corner, Reddish. 6 to shoot. Randall dishes to Robinson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe he tries to get a little bit too deep with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Beal.
You like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
He's off on the second.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Hits the 3-point bomb. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
On the high post, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Benny Aldia picks one up.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Now here's Beal. Stolen by Brunson. And they're moving it up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Randall finds Brunson. Drives to the hoop. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Now the dish to Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. It's stolen by Reddish. Fires from deep. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on.
And the pass to Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Reddish finds Randall. Back to Reddish. Randall outside. 5 on the clock. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range, but he's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Bradley Beal. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall. And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings the physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson, he's fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Now, here's Barrett. Robinson sets a screen for Barrett. Beal with the steal. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up. Back to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now. Porzingis kicks to Beal. Back to Porzingis. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
The Knicks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
The Knicks leading by 6. Brunson scanning the floor. Off target with his 3.
It's like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And that one, good. Beal's got 8 points.
There's such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Down low. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Randall no good. Wizards trail by 7. It's Beal on the wing. Barrett covering. Porzingis passes to Avdia. Buries the long-range jumper.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Beal. Stolen by Avdia. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Brunson against Morris. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brunson kicks to Randall. Passes it to Reddish. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Okay, David, much appreciated. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. He's going to keep going at him.
On the court for the Knicks. We'll be topping out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
Right against Rose. 3-pointer. Harden. No good. Shot missing. And New York the other way now. Fournier for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Washington, trailing by 5. An impressive feat last year. Fournier set the record for most threes in a season by a Knicks player.
And that number surpassed the great John Starks mark. Fournier always brings great shooting wherever it is that he plays, and especially from the 3-point line.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Kispert. He's covered closely. The kick out to Barton. The three. Hands it from downtown. Barton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
It's Fournier on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Toppin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
Now here's Kispert. Quickly covering. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kispert.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Rose attacking. New York moving the ball around. Quickly the pass to Fournier, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Hachimura kicks to Kispert. Pass to Wright. Now here's Gafford. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw, no good for Gafford. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Quickly, kicks to Toppin. Pass to Quickly. Rose looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by the Wizards. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Kispert, the pass to Wright, and finished off by Wright.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Rose passes to Hartenstein. For Washington, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And Will Barton has just been a steady force. He's got a lot of experience. He has those nights where he gets it going offensively. He's willing to do whatever, and he does make positive contribution.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gafford's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. New York calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum, have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
One more time.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's really out.
That free throw, no good. And Washington going with a whole new group here. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Randall comes in for Toppin. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Fournier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Derrick Rose. Morris kicks to Kuzma. Quickly against Beal. And there's the pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. And Morris throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own head.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Randall screen on Morris. Runs in the pass to Randall. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Nailed from three-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Beal, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Beal with a nice job, a little bit pesky that time inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
7 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Randall. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Washington out in front as they wrap. Oh, we have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Well, he goes in there and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. And another shot. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Randall to the left wing. And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Robinson. The shot goes down to get this game back to even.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Brunson against Morris. Passes to Reddish. Three-pointer, Randall. Morris with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, David, thanks.
DC family.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Randall. Pass to Reddish. The feed now to Robinson. Second chance shot. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain first team foul. The first free throw is good.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
It's Beal on the wing. So the wing on the left, and the wide open shot from Avdia. Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal.
It's on Mitchell Robinson.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Randall passes to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that we have down low in the NBA.
Second team foul.
No good on that one.
Mitchell Robinson taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Wizards leading by 7. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, the way to get there first is to be willing to absorb the contact.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now Brunson. Robinson down low. He's against Porzingis. Basket good. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Avdia's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Brunson the pass to Randall. Randall throws it down.
Now Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
1:43 left in the fourth. Now here's Beal. G right on him. Knocked away. Stolen by Brunson. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Right side Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. Avdia kicks to Beal. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Avdia. In the corner it's Morris. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Kuzma. Morris passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
There's Beal with the three. The shot will not fall, and New York will come the other way.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Reddish kicks to Brunson. Back to Reddish. Shot clock at 5. Bullseye.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let her grip.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. Even early. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
say does.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
So a look at the starter for the Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Wizards making their last shot. Halliburton finds Smith. Here's Nembhard. Hield on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Smith. Porzingis grabs the board. Beal outside. That one's wide left.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Here's Beal, following the bucket by the Pacers. Here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Kuzma for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hield passes to Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Ooh, poked away. Smith outside. Halliburton against Morris. Back to Hield. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3, Smith. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. From downtown, that one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Pass to Hield. Out to the wing. This one for 3. Tries a 10-footer. And here's Turner from the arc. Bradley Beal with a rebound. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Avdia. Out to Beal. Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target. Indiana trailing here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Gets an open look and hits it.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, and things did not end well.
And after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Turner, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Washington, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Beal. The shot from the low post is good.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Hield for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
59 seconds left in the first. Beal outside. A shot from the high post. Beal with another miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Halliburton against Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Monte Morris.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistent.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Morris outside. Pass to Avdia. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Halliburton. And here's Hield from the arc. Nails it from three. Hield's got 6.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Here's Beal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Wizards.
And Beal drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. And Washington has possession. The Pacers making their last shot. And the basket by Beal.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Morris against Halliburton. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Morris. Back to Halliburton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Washington trailing. Beal outside. Back to Morris. Beal with it. Kuzma for 3. Pacers with a rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal against Halliburton. And there's the drive. The 3, Smith. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
3-point field goal.
Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Beal left side. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league. But then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Indiana leading. Now Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Halliburton against Morris. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him and get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Smith passes to Turner. Out to Hield. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Hield. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Avdia. That one's good. This game is all even. Avdia's got 5. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grade.
Yeah, B.A. When you combine that with his motor, too, I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And the Wizards shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Morris outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The drive by Hield. And he dunks it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Outside Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Smith outside. Here's Hield. Fires for 3. On target from range. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Unloads. Morris can't hit.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, leading by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Barton and Hachimura are the forward pair. DeLon Wright is out there with Kispert, and it's Gafford in at the center spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Washington shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Hield against Barton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Batase. And here's Kispert from the arc. Taylor with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Back to Duarte. Here's Matherin. He's guarded by Barton. Clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's just a good example of Wright taking what the defense gives. I mean, why settle for an outside shot when there's room to work inside?
Here's McConnell. It's a three-point game. Pass to Matherin. Three-pointer. Washington with a rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Wright. Goes up on the wing. Dorte grabs the board. For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Clark, what you like about Chris Dorte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
Pass to Taylor. McConnell from outside drills it from deep. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
2 minutes.
Now here's Hachimura. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Matherin. It's stolen by Wright. Here's Hachimura. Got a hand on it. Here's Matherin, hounded by Wright. And here's Jackson. It's stolen by Wright. Here's Kispert. Hachimura outside. There's the triple. That shot missing. For Indiana, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Taylor. Here's Matherin. Here's Duarte. Shot clock at 5. Outside for McConnell. Knocks down the triple. McConnell's got 6.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Wright. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's the drive. That one's good for 2. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Indiana going into the break up 12. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. We've got Jackson. Chris Dorte is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Taylor in at the 4 slot. Here's Kuzma. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Beal outside. He buries it from 3.
A volume three-point shooter, Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Pass to Nembhard. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Halliburton misses. The Wizards have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. 14 feet away. Beal outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the Pacers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Hield. There's the 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Capable of lighting it up any given night. Hield's offensive game is only getting better.
Kuzma outside. Here's Beal. Rebounded by Hield.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Turner. Outside Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Here's the 3. That shot off. And the Wizards going the other way now. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Nembhard. Hield on the wing. Now Turner. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 14.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Morris passes to Beal. And here's Porzingis. Turner covers. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Hield. Spins. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The pull-up. Beal. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Smith. Now here's Hield. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Pacers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Smith inside. Defended by Kuzma. Hield fires from way outside. Bradley Beal puts it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Halliburton against Morris. From deep. Halliburton misses. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Three-pointer. Beal gets the 3 to fall. And here's Halliburton. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.
Tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. In the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randall. Get off your feet, young sir.
Halliburton against Brunson. Three-pointer, Hield. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Barrett with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. Brunson with a clean look. Offline with his three. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Hield. Turner dishes to Hield. And Turner kicks to Hield. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Brunson against Halliburton. Hield outside. Another shot. There's the pass to Nembhard. And the three off target. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. A 3 ball. The Knicks rebound. Robinson finds Reddish. A second chance effort. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Reddish.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Halliburton against Brunson. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast breakdown for New York. And Reddish with the slam.
What you love about Mitchell Robinson is his ability to read and react to the opponent. Really good defensive instincts on display.
Nemhard, the pass to Turner. Trying to get something going. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
Okay, Miles Turner showing off a little bit of athletic ability. No doubt on that one.
Out left to the wing. And Barrett now top of the key. There's 1:26 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reddish. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Reddish has got his second bucket of the game to go. They kick out to Hield. Over Barrett. Hield can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pacers trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Halliburton against Brunson. Randall kicks to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 9.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Halliburton. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Barrett. Pass to Robinson. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense.
And a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. They're the group New York will start the second. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Hield.
Boy, how about the release? I mean, no sooner does that ball hit his hands than he rises and fires. Buddy Hield doing what he's paid for.
Outside for Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Reddish. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Poke loose. Up top, Randall. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
A shot by Nemhard, no good. New York leading by 6. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
First personal foul.
And the Pacers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Hield, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Heald. Takes a three. And they hit it back. Here's Nembhard. The three-pointer, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Here he goes. Robinson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Back to Robinson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, yeah, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. That three off the mark. Pacers trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nembhard off target from outside. For New York, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Robinson passes to Reddish. New York moving it around. Robinson finds Randall. Here's Brunson. Robinson with it. And then Robinson slams it in.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Halliburton against Brunson. Three-pointer, Heald. Again, Heald missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's stolen by Smith. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had a outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
Out to the right wing. Reddish the pass to Robinson. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks it to Reddish. Here's Randall. Turner with the steal. Smith the pass to Turner. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
New York leading by 6.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. Here's Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Heald. He takes it in. Takes it off the glass. Heald's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's what you call a strong take, folks. Buddy Hield so assertive.
Pass to Reddish. It's Barrett on the wing. 5 on the clock. Back to Reddish. Jacks up a 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Here's Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Here's Nembhard with 2 seconds left. Rejected by Robinson.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Here's Halliburton. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game. All right, David, thank you. And
20. The Pacers, 16.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. They got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
For New York, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Yeah, I think Coach calls his timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots, you've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Indiana.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 6-point game. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Halliburton with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Nembhard's shot is good.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Out to Barrett. Front pass the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Randle with the block.
How about Randle with the send-it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Outside Robinson. And that one drops for him. Robinson's got 9.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Brunson goes in. He gets that one. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Smith outside. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And Reddish with the slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Turner dishes to Smith. Poked away on the wing. Heel drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
We all know this guy is a volume three-point shooter. Mr. Heel does not lack for confidence.
Here's Brunson. Dishes it to Robinson. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Guarded by Reddish. Now here's Brunson. It's stolen by Smith. By Hield, nobody around, and Indiana, another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Get ready for fun, fans. It's the Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Glasgow fans, make some noise once again for the Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Show some love. It's t-shirt time. Give a big round of applause to your
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Brunson up top. He's covered by Halliburton.
making up moves nicely.
Back to Reddish.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The pass to Brunson. 4 on the clock. Or the 3. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton finds Hield. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nemhard, the pass to Halliburton. The tie. Caps in the tray. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Randall no good. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Nemhard, the pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's going by Hield. Pass to Halliburton. For the lead. They get the rebound. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Most shooters have a knack for scoring the basketball. Buddy Hield getting on the offensive glass there.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson kicks to Reddish. Halliburton against Brunson. Randall passes to Robinson to end the run. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got 11 points.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Halliburton passes to Nemhard. Halliburton against Brunson. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Reddish out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brunson. No good that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. New York takes timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 free shares.
Thank you, David.
This Randall getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Halliburton against Brunson. And it's Halliburton missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about the craftiness on the that drive by Tyrese Halliburton. This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Up top, Reddish. Lock at 6. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Count it.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson kicks to Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Nemo. Indiana moving it around. Field can't hit. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Barrett. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Randall with the block. Robinson with it. There's the feed to Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nemard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Heel trains the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Buddy Hield, the opportunity to deliver in a big spot, and does just that.
Passes it to Randall. Over in the corner, Reddish. To the paint, Turner with the steal. On the wing, Heel. Barrett covering. And then Smith with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Barrett kicks to Randall. Now the pass to Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Randall can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Here's Halliburton. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson scanning the floor. Randall finds Brunson. Fires for 3. Here's Robinson.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Smith. Halliburton against Brunson. Nemard gets the 3 to fall.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Reddish. Turner with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smith wide open. He fired. And the Pacers another 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. And so the Pacers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Shot clock at 6. Morris can't hit. Now here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop, and a nice finish on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Beal. Fires at the elbow. Kuzma for 3. And again, Washington, no good.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Here's Randall, outside Barrett. Brunson on the drive. Here's Robinson. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Beal. Kuzma finds Morris. Inside. Here's Beal. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. Knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Now here's Brunson. Goes back up. And it's good as he snubs it right through the net.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Porzingis with a screen on Reddish. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Barrett. Reddish on the wing. Back to Barrett. To the left wing. Here's Randall. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
He's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
The kick out to Morris from behind the arc. Is rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks with the lead. Randall pass to Barrett. To the middle. And a big finish by Robinson.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. Outside Barrett. To the right side. Randall, the pass to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Randall inside. Defended by Kuzma. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall not giving up on that play. Smells that one out. Grabs the ball. And gets 2 more.
Kuzma, left side. From outside, off the mark. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Brunson passes to Randall, down low. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Brunson. Barrett passes to Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. And here's Reddish. To the inside. To the wing, right side. Here's Robinson.
Well, Porzingis with that huge wingspan can still be a tough matchup for any opposing shooter. Just a quick challenge with that long length.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Brunson. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Pass to Morris. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
5 ticks left in the first quarter. For 3, Randall buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And indeed, they're going.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And I couldn't tell exactly what happened. And apparently, I guess the refs didn't get a clear look at it either. They have to get it right because this is a big moment in the game.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around, with great precision.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia, and it's Morris in at the 1. Barrett passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Well, Brent Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. RJ Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Robinson. Over Porzingis. Outside Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Brunson finds Randall. The rebound by the Wizards.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Counted.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. In transition, here they come. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Outside Reddish. Barrett passes to Reddish. Now here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 6. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. You got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Beal against Reddish. Out left to the wing. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Hook loose. Morris against Brunson to the paint. Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. Left side Brunson. Here's Reddish. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Monte Morris is a nice second court guard to have on the roster. Very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Brunson against Morris. The 3, Barrett. It doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way. Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the wing on the left. Outside Brunson. 7 seconds left in the first half. Barrett with it. Back to Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, he goes in there, and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
He hits the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Kispert from the...
And at the buzzer, counted. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his...
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. For those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. He's going to keep going at it.
They've got Derrick Rose, Obi Toppin out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's quickly in at the shooting guard position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
And for some players, coming to the NBA early is a better route.
Well, B.A., I would tell you, it usually is. But for Corey Kispert, he stayed the 4 years. He wanted to develop. He wanted to be a higher pick in the draft. He wanted to make sure he came in to plant his feet in the right spot. And that experience in college is going to benefit him.
6 to shoot. Here's quickly. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Fournier. Quickly up top. He's guarded by Barton. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. And again, the Knicks missing. Washington trailing. Hachimura outside. Lots of room. And another basket for Washington.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The kick out to Fournier. Driving in. Back to Rose. Quickly passes to Toppin. Rose left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
On the wing, Barton. Back to right. Fires the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Rose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
And here's Wright. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now a timeout called by New York. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Now a timeout called by New York. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. So for the Wizards,
Give us this round of applause to your Knicks City Dancers.
the Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Brunson against Morris. Deflected. The Wizards with a lead. On the wing, Kuzma launches it. It's hauled in by Reddish. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Morris down low. Brunson defending. Porzingis. Robinson with the block. Randall left side. Barrett passes to Randall. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Brunson against Morris. Kuzma left side. Beal right side. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Brunson. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Out to Beal. Here's Avdia. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And again, Washington, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Pass to Avdia. Now Porzingis. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Brunson. Here's Robinson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Knicks out in front, up by 3. And we're just moments away.
Your Knicks City Kings.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So in the game for Washington, at the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Hachimura and Porzingis play together up front. And it's Morris in at point guard. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That'll be a second foul of the game. Morris against Brunson. And he converts the layup.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. And he drives in. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. Beal outside. Morris on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura with the ball. Over Brunson. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Morris.
Hachimura getting that shot, the ball just rising up over the top of the D.
Now a timeout called by New York. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
Left side, Robinson. Out to the wing. The three, Randall. New York, no good that time either. The Wizards have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brunson passes to Robinson. Hachimura against Randall. Outside Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Reddish against Beal. Shot is good by Barrett.
Barrett, a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he's had.
Up top, Beal. Reddish covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Morris passes to Beal. Out to Hachimura. Morris outside. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good work defensively by Robinson.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Reddish finds Randall. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Beal outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, a bona fide superstar in this league. Beal looking to help his team close strong. They need these points badly.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Pass to Reddish. With the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
So he gets them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Morris outside. It's Beal on the wing. Out to Hachimura. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Reddish. Robinson, a screen on Beal. Reddish passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
It's Avia on the wing. Crafty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Barrett passes to Reddish. Back to Barrett. Robinson on the wing. Morris against Reddish. Pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. In the air. Great D that time from Porzingis. And so it's Washington with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. 16 seconds left in the fourth. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
So huge. I mean, Bradley Beal produces, but man, this is especially true when the game is on the line. They have confidence in him here.
And the Knicks call time here. They're down by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fan.